In this video, I activate Black Point, which is the third Summits on the Air point in Diablo State Park.
From Mitchell Canyon Road, it's a mile to Red Road, which will turn off and head up to Black Point. As I understand it, there's two options to get to Black Point. This trail switchbacks and takes you on the counterclockwise. I was advised to take the clockwise direction, so I'm gonna go about another half mile this way and then turn right on Red Road. All right, I didn't notice it first, but this does say Red Road to park boundary. So here's my turn. All right, a little ways up Black Point Road, or sorry, Red Road. Come to this marker, and then it's single track trail the rest of the way to the peak. At this point, I'm just shy of 2 miles in, and it looks like the last of the shade. The last mile's gonna be pretty warm. It's pretty hot out today, probably over 80 by now. So I'm gonna enjoy the last of the shade and a drink of water before I resume. About 2 3/4 miles along the trail splits. It's another 1/10 of a mile to the summit. So summit's a pretty small little area as promised. No shade. I think I'm gonna set up my dipole right here.
CQ, W60 FM calling CQ for Summits on the Air.
When I was loading up this morning, I threw on my boat shoes to load the car and forgot to switch to hiking boots. Very nearly paid for that on the way back down, so highly recommend good shoes for this trip.
So the eBay fishing pole has served me well. Quite a few contacts on both 2 meter and 70 centimeter with this roll-up dipole and the pole. So working out pretty well, packing up and heading down now. So finished up with plenty of contacts for the summit and more than enough for the park. I just got to make sure it's actually in the park boundary and headed back down to the parking lot, which is right down in the valley below there. So I think I should stop filming before I fall on my butt. So I got back down to the trail loop, taking the other direction back this time. Looks like it's going to be pretty steep and switchbacky, but it is a great view of Mt Diablo and North Peak over there. So I think I was telling people it was north of Diablo, but I think North Peak is north of Diablo, which means I was probably really more west of Diablo. I'll have to look it up on a map later. But there are the 2 other peaks I've done last weekend. The trail back definitely has more shade, which is good because I'm almost through the 32 ounces of water I brought with me today. So you may want to consider going this direction on a hot day.
Overall, the loop is about 5.5 miles, but what makes it difficult is the 1,350 foot of elevation gain you have to climb to get there. I had plenty of chasers on this day, so I want to say thank you to everybody that called and chased me on the summit, and also for the park. The park entry has been entered, but they do take a little while to post. Another hiker along the way pointed this flower out to me. I believe it's called the globe lily, or the Diablo Valley globe lily, and it's specific to this small region.